Hi. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so tired. I had to drive to the airport and back at 5 o'clock in the morning to drop my sister off. So I'm really sleepy, but I still have to do things. One thing, I have to go to the pharmacy. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply this Aveeno Positively Radiant moisturizer with SPF 15, and taking my rings off because otherwise it gets like stuck and it feels yucky. I really like this stuff because it has very, very subtle shimmer to it, so it just kind of gives your skin a very natural looking radiance. It's not the kind of thing that glitters in the sun. Like if you look on your hands, you can see it, but only just slightly. So next, now I've been doing some fake tanning. You probably can't tell, but my face is dramatically paler than my neck or the rest of my body. So I'm going to use a concealer that's too dark for me. This is Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Light. I think it's the lightest one they do, or the second lightest, but it is so dark. Like, I'll swatch it for you. So see, that's Makeup Forever HD in one of the lightest that they do, and this is the lightest that Maybelline does. Can you see the difference? It's insane. Anyways, I'm going to take what I have conveniently rubbed all over my hand, mix it with a little bit of moisturizer. So just mix it together until you get something that looks like that. And then I'm applying that all over my face. I might add a little bit more of the dark color. Yeah, that's better. And actually, because there's SPF in this moisturizer, it's a little bit thicker than most other moisturizers, which means that when you mix it with a concealer or a foundation, it actually gives you more coverage than, than you might expect. I'm going to apply concealer in places where I have redness, and under my eyes. I like doing this because that looks so funny. I like doing this because excuse me, it gives me coverage in the places that I need it, but rather than having a full face of foundation, it's just a little bit sheerer, and also because I just put on 2 layers of moisturizer, everything melts into the skin really quickly, and so it's much easier to blend. So I'm using a MAC 224 brush as my favorite brush for blending concealer because it does it flawlessly. Bring it into the hollow there because I get really, really blue there, and also on the outer corner of my eye, because don't forget the outer corner. It's just as important as the inner corner. It can make you look tired too if you don't put enough concealer there. And make sure to blend this concealer out to the very edges of your face and jawline. So I lied. I'm actually putting a lot on today because I'm having skin issues. I would have liked to not wear makeup today because it would help my skin to calm down, but there are just some times where you have to put it on and face the world. It has helped cover some stuff up. My skin still looks pretty, fairly makeupless, except this right here. I like to use a really, really light touch when I'm blending my concealer, because if you poke yourself in the face, it just gives you streaks. Okay, so now Oh man. I left it in the other room. Typically, I would take another teeny little squirt of this and a touch of Virgin eyeshadow from the Naked palette and put it on my cheekbone, but I don't really think I'm going to today. I think it's giving me enough of a highlight as it is. So the next thing I'm going to do for the skin is get my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. And this is going to help me match my face with the rest of my body, but I'm also going to use it just as a bronzer. So I'm applying it not below the cheekbone, but up the cheekbone like this. And it's a little bit dark, actually pretty dark for my skin tone. So I'm using it very, very sparingly. I take most of it off, so you can't hardly even see that. On the chin, across the forehead, jawline, ears. I always put sunscreen on my ears, and so they look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. A touch more on the nose. I like putting bronzer on my nose because it makes my nose look a little bit smaller, because whenever you darken, it looks smaller. And I know my nose isn't very big, but I like to make it look more petite. So then I guess I'll apply blush. I don't really want to, but I guess I will. So I'm taking this, which is from the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder Kit. It does not have a number unless you count 83601 as a number, but this is a really nice shimmery peachy shade. I think this is meant to be a dupe for Orgasm and Laguna from NARS. They've even ripped off the packaging, kind of. Hey, look. Very similar. But, anyways, taking that on my powder brush again, and I'm applying it not to the apples of my cheeks, but kind of out here-ish. So I'm using it in a sculptural way. Because I find that bronzer on me, if I try to use it as a contour, it ends up just looking really obvious because I'm so naturally pale. And so blush works better as a more subtle contour. But, oh, before I forget, I have to show you guys. So this, I use this bronzer sometimes. It's from Forever 21. But it's really light compared to, like, here, I'll show you. See how light that one is compared to this one? So this is really good for fair people like me because it looks really natural. It's shimmery though, so I didn't want to use it today because I've already got enough shimmer on my face. But when I use my Makeup Forever HD, I would use this in conjunction with it to bronze my face in the same way I just did. So yeah, if you have pale skin and you can get your hands on this, do, because it's only like $3 and it's seriously one of the most flattering bronzers I've ever found. So now I'm taking this quad. You guys have probably seen this loads of times because I only use one color, that one there. This is a Revlon cream eyeshadow kit in Not Just Nudes, I think. Something, yeah, I can't, the label's all worn off. I'm taking this color here, this kind of champagne color, on my middle finger, and oh, you know, actually, no, I'm not gonna apply an eyeshadow base because this creases anyway, and I don't really care that it creases. It's summer. See, very natural, almost nothing, but something. So yeah, these are just Revlon eyelash curlers. And I start at the base, hold for like 3 seconds. Middle, another 3 seconds. Tippy top. Uno, dos, tres. There we go. So I'm using 1x1 Volume Express. It's missing the E. Come on, guys. I have to use this up. It's almost identical to the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes. So, yeah, good to know. Because I'm pretty sure L'Oreal tests on animals. So I won't use it. But if you're looking for something similar, this is a good one. It's almost out though, which means I get to try something new soon. Yay! It's always exciting. Not bad for one coat, right? I think it's pretty good. Wait for them to dry, and then I'll do a second coat. I think what I'm going to do now is add just a teeny touch of powder on my nose and my forehead. This is the Revlon Color Stay powder in translucent, and I have to say it's not as translucent as it should be because it definitely comes up a little bit white on my face. So I just use it really sparingly. Down my nose, a little bit around my chin, and forehead. Maybe a touch under my eyes. And that's it. Powder in the summer is no fun. It just makes me feel cakey and weird. We're almost done. You could add a lip gloss. I'm going to use my NYX Cream Blush in Natural as a lipstick. This is weird because it looks like it would go on really like sheeny, but it actually goes on the lips really matte or semi-matte, and it's really pretty baby pink color. I wore it to class one day and a girl sat next to me and was like, "Is that Cream Cup from MAC?" And I was like, "No, it's not. I'm flattered you think it is." Makeup people, we know when we see each other. It's great. And yeah, you could use whatever lip product you like. I just like a nude lip. It's not too nude. So yeah, now I'm ready to go to the pharmacy and wait in line for half an hour. Yay! But thank you for watching. Let me know if you found it useful. I hope you enjoyed it. And send me requests if you would like to see something. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.